Rochefort's analytical gift and Nimitz' belief in him changed the course of the war. Shortly after the Midway campaign, Rochefort's immediate supervisor, Rear Admiral Bagley, endorsed by Admiral Nimitz, recommended him for a Distinguished Service Medal, the Navy's second highest decoration, to be awarded at some future time. The thinking was they had to delay the award so as not to give the Japs any clue that their codes had been broken. Meanwhile, Washington had decided to replace the 3 intel bases with 5 new ones. This was seen by the Redmond brothers as a way to remove Rochefort from hypo. They were burning mad at Joe for sending his intel directly to Nimitz instead of going through them. Rochefort's response did not endear him when he dispatched, "I am working for SINPAC. I am not working any longer for you clowns back in Washington." The brothers also had to review Bagley's recommendation for a medal. Rochefort was denied the Distinguished Service Medal. Not only that, but about the same time, Joe learned that John Redmond was coming to Hawaii to look over and possibly take remedial action. Not long after his arrival, Redmond sent a dispatch characterizing Rochefort as uncooperative and unacceptable as an officer in charge of hypo. Even with the support of Nimitz and Bagley, Joe departed Hawaii October 25th, 1942. He was assigned the job of setting up an advanced intelligence center on the West Coast. After a few weeks, he was reassigned back to Washington to an uninspiring intelligence job where he languished for several years. One day, almost casually, he mentioned to Rear Admiral Joseph Redmond, not being aware of Redmond's part in his dismissal from hypo, that they should use all the unused communications intelligence to develop long-range planning for the war against Japan. The idea took hold, and he was put in charge of building a staff eventually numbering 300. About this time, he was promoted to captain, a promotion requiring Redmond's recommendation. On retiring in 1947, Joe Rochefort proceeded to earn his high school diploma, being given credit for his Navy engineering training and his proficiency in the Japanese language. With diploma in hand, he enrolled in the University of California. After 2 years of study, the Navy enticed him to come back in 1950 to work with a special project studying the Japanese Navy failure to press its advantage when the U.S. Navy was protecting Lake Beachhead. He retired in 1953, returning to USC to continue his studies. Joe Rochefort died of a heart attack on July 20th, 1976, at the age of 76. It would take another hour to tell the story of how Rochefort finally received his Distinguished Service Medal posthumously. But on Memorial Day, 1986, over 40 years after the Battle of Midway, President Ronald Reagan presented the award to his family. Now, I have a copy of the citation here, several of them. If anybody would like to come and read it, it's worth reading. It's a good citation, and it basically says pretty much what I've said in my presentation. That's it.